with great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning. From Upasana. Before we begin, let's just take a moment to arrive wherever you are. Settle down. Pull your spine straight and open your shoulders. Close your eyes. Lighten your mind. Connect with the breath. How effortlessly breath is coming in and going out. Nothing more. Just being present with this blessing. Imagine the breath rising from the navel towards your heart as you breathe in. And attention going back to the navel with the breath out. This vertical movement of your attention. Just hold the image as the breath rises from the navel towards the heart. A beautiful lotus unfolds in your heart. As you breathe out, the lotus closes. All the petals of the lotus unfolding with the in-breath and folding with the out-breath at your heart. Keep the attention on the fully opened lotus and let the breath come and go on its own. Your attention is on the lotus of the heart. Each petal in its perfection. Golden dome above the lotus. And now we move our attention towards the center of the forehead. The triangle between the two eye sockets and center of the forehead. Top of the triangle is shining with light. Your inner light, light of pure consciousness. Thinking of your eyes being absolutely still. Let your mind rest in that light. The light is so bright, it's almost blue, size of a pearl. Even pause your breath for a moment to be one with that light. Just pause the breath. Breath is still, eyes are still, mind is still, immersed in the blue light. And slowly we open our eyes. Thank you for taking this time to acknowledge the presence of the Divine Mother in your heart, presence of the Guru in the center of your forehead. I say Divine Mother because heart is the place of love, unconditional love that's available to us all. Every living creature has access to that love. Not only access, exists because of that love. That unconditional love is available to us in the form of Mother Earth, who holds us unconditionally, warmth of the sun that provides us warmth, air that we breathe in, nurturing of the water, and the space itself. If there was no space, we couldn't exist. We are constantly held by this unconditional love. Just taking a moment to be present to this is a great act of kindness towards ourselves. I have heard people say, Babaji, I can't love. I don't feel love. It's there. We have to just take a little time to invite it, to open ourselves up to receive it. Ma is the name of that unconditional love. Guru means that which is higher, our own higher self. So Ma's place in the heart, Guru's place is in the center of the forehead. Guru is your own higher self, the best you can be, the highest you can be. Pure consciousness itself. It's a beautiful way to start the day, acknowledging or paying our respect to their unconditional love and to their pure consciousness. Shakti, Shiv. Shiv and Shakti. If you have heard the words Shiva and Shakti, this is what it really means on a very practical level. We all have access to that unconditional love, and we all have access to that pure consciousness. This morning, I was just getting ready, and there was one of these books, the Book of Aghor Wisdom. And I just opened it up, and my eyes fell on this. And I said, okay, this is what I'm going to read to you today. One of the gems of Sarkar Baba. I don't have my glasses. I will try to read it. To dislike yourself, to lack faith in yourself, to lack control over your behavior, to lack good disposition. These lead to a lack of inner strength. Good conduct, good disposition is nothing other than friendliness. Good conduct itself is a friend. I like to replace the word conduct with disposition. What kind of disposition we have? How do we look at ourselves? If I wake up in the morning, have positive thoughts about ourselves, that triggers that Shakti to rise. If I have low self-esteem, feeling a little bad, beating myself up, that douses that Shakti. This is why there are kriyas. You must have heard the word kriya. Yogis have given us some very simple tools to connect with this presence within us. And they are so simple that your mind just writes it off. Oh, it's not going to do anything. It's useless. I got more important things to do. But it really takes just a few moments presence, your presence to yourself. One of the kriyas that we learned as a child while growing up here I say take 3 deep breaths. When we were growing up, parents told us, just repeat the name of God. Om Namah Shivaya, Ram, Ram, Ram. Something, the first thing that comes out of your mouth may be the divine name. For that, people even name their children with the names of God. Rama, Krishna. Like if you woke up and you need a glass of water, you call your child, oh, Ram, can you bring me a glass of water? But at least you said Ram. So first thing that comes off your mouth, may it be an auspicious word. Not one of those 4-letter words that we mostly see here and there. First thing that comes out of your mouth, if you have to speak, may it be an auspicious name. So that I have replaced with 3 breaths because that's a lot easier to us. We sit down, nobody's there. You just sit in your bed, take 3 deep breaths. It's a kriya, yogic kriya. Then taking your hands, putting over your face, wiping your face and opening it like a book and looking at your hands. And while looking at your hands, having the thought in your mind, may it be an auspicious day. You have hardly blessed the day that's going to unfold. So you are setting an intention. May it be an auspicious day. Second, may I meet good people today. Just with these simple things, you are already designing your day. You are setting the intention. You are putting that thought in the day. What comes in imagination, it comes to us in reality too. If you wake up in the morning and you start imagining all the negative things, that's what you are creating. We create our reality. It's not somebody else. We create it. If you start your day with these kind of positive thoughts, you're going to create a beautiful day for yourself. So second one, may I meet good people today. And it's not only somebody else. May I be a good one of those good people that somebody else can look at me. Third, so there are 3 things. May it be an auspicious day. May I meet good people today. Third, may I do something good in the world with my mind, voice, and action. May I do something good with these hands that are symbol of creativity, effort. This kriya is a very powerful kriya. And after that, you have already opened it, just touching the eyebrows like this, just going with the ring finger, going over the eyebrows. That means it gives you long life. Don't ask me why and how. I was told that's what it does. So that's all I'm passing on to you. So as you are doing this with your ring fingers, just going over your eyebrows, you are also thinking, I'm doing this to give myself a long life. And every day, just little thought like that every day. Every drop fills the bucket. So this kriya of mukh prakshalan means the and looking, may it be an auspicious day. And you are really looking at your hands, the lines of fate. These lines, some people may not even have noticed their own hands carefully. There are lines in your hand. And there is a whole science. People do palm reading and all that. As you look at it with these positive thoughts, you can change your lines of fate. But your presence has to be there to yourself. There is a fear that these things could just become very automatic and mechanical, and you just get up and you start doing this, and okay, now your presence has to be there, even for 3-4 breaths. No dog, no cat, no business, no what is waiting for you. Just for these 30 seconds, be fully present to yourself. Then the Kriya, check which nostril is more dominant, more open. Either it's the left one or the right one. One which is more open, you set on the ground with that foot. You have already started the day by honoring the messages that are coming from your body. If the left one is more open, very intentionally put the left foot on the earth. And if you want to add a little bit more, just say, "Oh, Mother Earth, please forgive me for touching you with my feet." Just even having that thought, "Oh, Mother Earth, please forgive me for touching you with my feet." Gratitude, humility. So these two kriyas that I have shared with you today, the day it becomes a part of our daily life, something begins to build inside. Your own presence begins to be there for yourself. You have already started the day. May it be an auspicious day, good day. May I meet good people. May I do good with my hands. Just thinking of these 3 thoughts sows the seeds for the day. What you sow, that's what you reap. So please be very careful of your morning hours as you are waking up and starting your day. Yes, things are waiting for you. You will take care of them. Someday will be easy, someday will be a little hard. But if you are present with your Shakti, you are connected with yourself, you'll manage it well. Ups and downs are bound to happen. Not all the days are the same, but it's how we meet it, how we navigate through it, that's within our control. And if we start the day with these kind of kriyas that are reinforcing the good, the positive, there is a wind behind the sail. Become very mindful of what is the first word that comes out of your mouth in the day. Each day is a new day. Each day holds the infinite possibilities. We get a new start. Baba used to say, your presence is the presence of God. Your presence is the presence of God. If you are not present to yourself, God could be standing right in front of you, you won't see him. Sometimes, or most of the time, you're laying in your bed, you are waking up, you have already left the bed, you're already thinking about the problem, you are already thinking about what's going to happen. what's waiting for you in the day. So before we start flowing out from our bed, just our body is there. With our mind, we have already gone somewhere else. This is why these kriyas are very important to bring you back to yourself. And it all starts in the morning. The morning hour is called Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta, divine hour. It's the hour to connect with the divine. And that is one of the most important part of our life, being a human being. Why I took this birth. Sometimes we get a problem, business problem, family problem, our own aspirations, our own struggles. Is that why we were born? The real purpose of taking this birth was to realize our divinity. That's the purpose. Realize our divinity. Mind will come, oh yeah, that's fine, but I got this problem. You solve one problem, another problem will arise. You solve that one, then another one will arise, and life goes on. Aaye the Hari Bhajan ko otan lage kapas. There is an old saying that we had come here to realize God, to remember God, and we got busy picking cotton. Picking cotton. To remember that, to reinforce that purpose for which we really took this birth, these little kriyas are very important. So if your mind has told you, these things are nothing, these are not important, I got something more important to do, look back at it. These kriyas are important. So please look at yourself, how you wake up in the morning. What is your routine? Could that routine be shifted a little bit? In a sacred way. That's a sacred moment. The hour that you are waking up, you're waking up from being dead almost. You don't know what was happening in your sleep. You have gotten a new life. Now this new life is going to begin with this dedication, this devotion, by acknowledging that I have a sacred life. Kriya. Bringing this kriya is a very good reinforcement to your spiritual practice. In the ashram, we have these 9 points of daily routine, and all those is really geared towards talking about what Baba was saying, that having low self-esteem, not having confidence in yourself, all those things. This is the medicine for that. Everything you need to do, you already know. By reading more, gathering more, this, that is not going to do anything unless you start living it. May I be able to live what I already know. You'll be surprised. After I met Baba, I kind of stopped reading books. I don't read books. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, but something happened to me. That may I live what I have already learned by being in my guru's company. whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm writing, whatever I'm seeing, is it being processed through what I already know, through my guru? When your devotion has gone that deep that you see everything through Guru's eyes, when you process everything with the Guru's eyes, everything takes a whole new meaning. May I know little, but what I know becomes a part of me. Anyway, it's a very simple little thing that I have shared with you, but I firmly believe in simplicity, being natural. This is Aghor, that which is not difficult. Aghor is very simple. It's your own inborn nature, and it's easy to walk on. Aghor सहज है, सरल है, सुगम है. As we begin to bring the practices of Aghor in our life, we move towards simplicity. And Kriyas are very simple ways to come to yourself. This is all I'm going to say today. And just to a reminder to each one of you, I'm seeing who is here. You have been practicing for so many years, and you have a mantra, you have your daily routine, but just to reinforce this very simple thing. And it's not only for those who are practicing with the mantra, it's for everybody. Everybody. How beautiful it is to wake up in the morning and just being present to yourself. And look at your hands. Say, may it be an auspicious day. May I meet good people today. May I do some good with my mind, body, and action. It's beyond any religion. It's beyond any ideologies. It's all about honoring yourself and honoring your life. And the day we learn how to honor ourselves, honor our life, we walk on earth like gods. Thank you all. I would love to hear what's on your mind today. This is where I stop.